Hello and welcome to Hive Talking, the official pregame show of your Buffalo Bees. Hive Talking is brought to you by BG's Engine Products because your car should be dancing. Yeah. I'm Ronnie Robinson along with my broadcast partner Kip Scary as we are back here at National Airways Stadium in Buffalo. And Kip, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
It feels great, Ronnie. I know you missed me.
Well, I did, Kip.
I missed you too, Ronnie, and also missed the Bees.
Well, we are back now and ready to start the homestand with a three-game series against the San Antonio Six Guns. And we'll see what the Bees can do there, Kip.
The Bees are going to make San Antonio look like they're shooting blanks, Ronnie.
Well, we'll see about that, Kip. Looking down at the field, we see San Antonio manager Billy Montana and Buffalo manager Danny Lee at home plate exchanging lineup cards with the home plate umpire, and all the umpires are on the field as well. Going over the ground rules at National Airways Stadium, it does play semi-small to lefties and normal to righties. And speaking of the umpires are brought to you by Elmwood Village Optical in Buffalo. Visit Elmwood for all your vision needs. If you go anywhere else, you will only be making a spectacle of yourself. So, home plate umpire today is Rich O'Hara. At first base is Danny Hendrick. Second base umpire is Jerry Gale. And the third base umpire is Chuck Cross. As for the starting lineups of tonight's ball game, Kip, why don't you take the honors?
Thank you there, Ronnie. Leading off for the San Antonio Six Guns, it'll be second baseman Eddie Izquierdo. Batting second, playing center field, L.J. Cron. Batting third, playing first base, Jude Brannon. Batting cleanup and designated hitting in today's game, Dave Wedge. Hitting fifth and playing right field is Grant Eagle. Batting sixth and catching is Joey Capobianco. At shortstop and batting seventh is Rafael Rocamore. Batting eighth and playing in left field is Bud Law. And batting ninth, playing third base is Heath Hose. And on the mound for the Six Guns is going to be C.J. Shockey, a right-hander. For your Buffalo Bees, leading off and playing right field will be Greg Dollywall. Batting second, designated hitter is J.R. Keel. Hitting third in center field is Joe Barkdahl. Batting cleanup at first base is Todd Sargent. Doing the catching and batting fifth is Dallas Autry. Batting sixth and playing third base is Miguel Ruelas. Batting seventh and second base, Rocky Oberbeck. Batting eighth at shortstop is Nick Reiford. And batting ninth and playing left field is Seth frickin' Ranieri. And on the mound for your Bees, it is Jason Plaza, a lefty that will try to befuddle the San Antonio Six Guns. Ronnie, that is your starting lineup for tonight's ball games. And also, Ronnie, don't forget this is the first game of the series, so hot and cold players. We'll go with the second player in the lineup for the Six Guns to be hot, and that is C.J. Cron. And the eighth place hitter, Bud Law, will be the cold batter for the Six Guns. For the Bees, J.R. Keel will be the hot batter, and Mr. Rayford, the shortstop, Nick Rayford, will be the cold batter for the Bees.
Thank you, Kip. And as usual, the hot and cold players for tonight's game. The hot players are sponsored by the Paper Moon Gentlemen's Club. For the best in adult entertainment that is sure to provide a hot time, shoot for the moon. Cold players are sponsored by the Deli Llama. For the best in gourmet cheeses and quality cold cuts, stop by the Deli Llama. And we will be ready for first pitch in just a few minutes. It's time for station identification. You're listening to the Buffalo Bees Radio Network. Catch all the Bees action on News Radio 1140 WPLA Buffalo.
Welcome back to National Airways Stadium. Jason Plaza He's finished up his warm-up tosses, and now I'll toss it over to the voice of the Bees, Ronnie Robinson.
Thank you there, Kip. We are set to go. And the way this works, the divisions are running much like minor league seasons do, where they have a first half and a second half. And the Buffalo Bees won the first half by half a game over the New York team. And then Vancouver won the West, beating Milwaukee by 4. So no matter what happens in the second half, Buffalo and Vancouver will be 2 of the playoff teams in the East and the West. And then the second half winners will play those 2 teams. And of course, if Buffalo wins or Vancouver wins the second half, then the second place team will by default be in the playoffs as well. So good evening, everyone. Welcome back to National Airway Stadium, for the Buffalo Bees are on the air. And getting his warm-up tosses will be left-hander Jason Plaza. And leading things off for the San Antonio Six Guns, it will be Eddie Izquierdo. And hold on to your seat, Kip. We are ready to go. Plaza, 156. Is the batter a whiffer? He is not a whiffer, so we're going to outfield drama right away for the Bees. And sometimes, Kip, that's not a good sign.
And the first half of the season, the Bees just didn't feel the ball very well at all.
We got a 5-6. A 5-6, and that is on the outfield drama chart. And it says left fielder iron. The left fielder in this case is Seth Ranieri. He is iron, so Seth Ranieri is going to have a boot here. It's you can't get to that looping ball, and it will be a single. So base hit for Izquierdo as Seth Ranieri not able to get to that, and that result is in purple. We are going to the chemistry chart. Both teams are neutral by default, being it's the first game back. So we're calling everybody neutral on this. And the batter is going to be L.J. Cron on the chemistry result. We get a 3-3. It is pitching team distance. No, they're not dissonant, so it's a ground out to first. Lead die of 3 is a fielder's choice, so L.J. Cron will ground out to Sargent. Sargent will go to the force at second, 3-6 on the putout. Cron is your new runner at first base with 1 away. And that will send up Jude Brannon, the first baseman. Plaza, 4-4-6. Is he a star? No, he's not a star. Sad sack utility or patient for the batter. He is none of those. It's a single to right field, and with the lead die of 4, that's going to move the runners to the corners. So Jude Brannon strokes a base hit. Cron goes to third, and the Bees might be in trouble here in the first inning. Maybe they're a little rusty as well there, Kip.
Yeah, Plaza's just not hitting his spots right now, Ronnie. He needs to tighten things up here, or could be a long ball game.
All right, so that result was in red, so we're going to the experience chart for the next at bat. Wedge is neutral in his experience, and so is Plaza. So neutral against neutral on the player experience. 1-2. Icon pitcher, no. I'm sorry, icon batter, no. If he was an icon, we'd have a fence check. Otherwise, it's a strikeout, and that's a big strikeout there, as Wedge, not being an icon, was not able to do anything with that. And results in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for Grant Eagles at bat. Plaza is semi-hot from getting that strikeout. Eagle is neutral. And now they're both neutral. 1-4. Cold batter, no. If it was, he would strike out, but instead we have outfield drama once again. And we'll see what happens with the Bees outfielders. 2-5. Center fielder iron, no. Joe Barkdahl is gold, so he will make the catch to end the inning, and the Eagle has landed back in the dugout as San Antonio comes away empty-handed here in the top of the first. Plaza had a rough top of the first, but he made it through it. And at the end of half an inning to play here in Buffalo, it is San Antonio 0 and the Bees coming to bat.
Yeah, Ronnie, he pitched. He showed his grit there and pitched out of a tough situation, and that's sometimes what you have to do. Sometimes it takes these pitchers a couple innings to get their stuff going, and that could be the case here.
You might be right about that, Kip, but we shall see. Getting his warm-up tosses for the Six Guns is going to be C.J. Shockey, right-hander, and he'll be facing Greg Dollywall to lead off the bottom of the first inning. For the Bees, Dollywall, lefty on righty. 1-3-3. Is the batter a slugger? No, he's not. He's going to fly to left, and that's one away. So Dollywall got up under it and can of corn to left field. That'll bring up the designated hitter J.R. Keel. 4-5-5, and that is asking the pitcher at flash. Yes, he does. He's going to strike him out. So J.R. Keel out on strikes for out number 2, and that will bring up Joe Barkdahl. 4-5-5, just had the same role. It's flash again, struck him out, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bees in the bottom of the first. 1 innings in the books here in Buffalo, and we are scoreless as we head to the top of the second. Early impressions there, Kip?
All right, Ronnie, it looks like after the break, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. So I imagine things will pick up a little bit steadier in the next couple of innings.
You might be right, Kip. You usually are. So here's Roquemar. Copa Bianco is your batter. Copa Bianco. The catcher will lead off. Good thing there's no pitch clock, because he would be called out on strikes by now, but it took him forever to get to the plate. But he's finally there. Rich O'Hara, the umpire, says play ball. And we're ready to go. Righty on lefty. Plaza, 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. Struck him out. So Copa Bianca might as well have stayed in the dugout because he struck out anyway. 1 down for Rafael Roquemar. 4-6-6. Control pitcher. Yes, the pitch is red, and it's a single to left field for Roquemar. 1 out single. And that will send up Bud Law. 3-4-5, not to be confused with Bud Light. 3-4-5 is an iron catcher. No, he's not iron. Mr. Autry is neutral. Does he have a good eye? No, he does not. He will strike out. So Bud Law with the whiff, and that results in blue. So we're going to the right now chart for the third baseman, Heath Hose. He is neutral, and of course Plaza is semi-hot from that strikeout. 1-5, and it's cold batter. No, he's not cold, so he's going to bounce one past the shortstop for a base hit. Lead die of 1, so it's a 1-base advancement, and the Six Guns might have something going. 2 on, 2 outs in the top of the second. Flips the order over to Izquierdo. Izquierdo has singled his first time up. 1-3-6, is he an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? He is none of those. So we're going to infield drama for the Bees, and you know how drama can be with the Bees. Their defense has not been that stellar. 1-1, pitcher iron. No, the pitcher Plaza is neutral, so it's going to be an easy ground ball to end the inning. And again, Plaza pitches out of it as the Six Guns leave 2 on, and at the end of 1.5 here in Buffalo, we are still scoreless between the Bees and the Six Guns. Shockey back out. And we'll take a look at who they're going to be facing. Sargent, Autry, and Ruelas are due up for the Bees. And Sargent will lead it off. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Yes, he is. He will fly to center field for out number 1. And that'll bring up the catcher, Dallas Autry.
And Ronnie, that was the 10th out recorded in the game, just right there on that fly to center. And since it's the 10th out of the game, the 10th out is brought to you by 10 Pin Bowling Centers that remind you, if you haven't been bowling in a while, you should, because it could be right down your alley.
Thank you for that public service announcement, Kip. So here we go. Dallas Autry. Shockey to Autry. 1-4-6 flash again. Yes, he is. It struck him out. So Shockey has the strikeout pitch going, and the Bees are just swinging at air right now. 2 down, and here is Ruelas, the third baseman. Well, we're going to redo that again, Kip. That just kind of skipped right over there. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? Yes, he is. It's a double to right field for Ruelas, and that's the first hit of the game for the Bees, as Ruelas cranks a 2-out double. That will bring up Rocky Oberbeck. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No, he's not a struggler. It's going to be a ground ball to first, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Bees in the bottom of the second. We go to the third. No score from National Airways Stadium. Plaza back out, and he'll be facing the center fielder, L.J. Cron. He will lead off. And Cron is first time up, hitting to a fielder's choice. Plaza 2-4-6. Does he have control? Yes, he does. Ground out right back to Plaza. Easy 1-3 put out. 1 down, and here's Jude Brannon. Brannon singled his first time up.
Hey, Ronnie, I went to try to get Mr. Brannon's attention. I said, "Hey, Jude,"
But he didn't
get what I meant.
Probably before his time, Kip. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? Yes, it's a pop out, and the pop out is going to go to the first baseman, Todd Sargent. He'll put it away. 2 down. And that's all for Mr. Brannon. 2 up and 2 down for Dave Wedge. Struck out his first chance. Oh, we're going to try this again. 1-1-6. Yes, he's fresh. It's a strikeout, and that's going to end the inning. So Plaza, 3 shutout frames. And we go to the bottom of the third. Still no score from National Airways Stadium. Due up for the Bees, it is shortstop Nick Rayford, followed by Ranieri and Dollywall. 1-1-5. Yes, he's fresh, and it's another pop out, which will go to, well, not the pitcher, it'll go to the first baseman again. So Brannon puts it away. 1 down. And that'll bring up Seth frickin' Ranieri. 2-3-5. It's not wild. Is he eager? Yes, he is eager. It's a single through short. Unless he's a whiffer, he happens to be a whiffer, so Seth Ranieri will sit down. 2 up and 2 down for Dollywall as the order flips over. Dollywall flew to left his first chance. 1-2-5. He's not a struggler. Is the batter patient? No, he's not patient. He's going to ground to third, unless he's a whiffer, which he is not. So it's just a grounder to third to end the inning. And after 3 complete, we got no score from National Airways Stadium. Now both pitchers will be semi-fresh heading to the 4th inning.
Hey, Ronnie, looks like both offenses just can't get it going. They get a little bit of momentum, and then they stall. So we'll see if that picks up in the middle third of the ball game.
All right, here's Grant Eagle. Eagle flew to center his first time up. 1-1-6, semi-fresh, but the dot gives it to him, so it will be a strikeout. So Plaza puts Eagle back in his nest, and it's one away for Capo Bianco. He also struck out his first chance. 1-1-6, he's fresh again. It's another strikeout. Jason Plaza with 3 straight strikeouts going back to the previous inning, and here's Rafael Roquemore. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? Yes, no, he's not. Semi-workman. Dot says no. It's better patient. No, it's a ground out to first. Sargent will take it himself, and the inning is over. So Plaza has tossed 4 shutout innings, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. No score between the Six Guns and the Bees.
Well, Kip, maybe the Bees can get it going right now. They really need to. They need to put some hits together and get some separation from an inferior team in San Antonio.
Well, Kip, they haven't proved to be inferior yet. We shall see. But we are in the 4th inning, bottom of the 4th, which is the New York Lottery home run inning. If any Buffalo player hits a home run in the 4th inning, one lucky listener will win a jackpot, which as of today now stands at an even $1,000. Tonight's contestant is Connie Stanwyck of Buffalo. So good luck, Connie. Your first participant is J.R. Keel, and he does have the semi-slugger quality, so he's got a chance. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? No, he's not. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. He's going to single past second base, so no home run there, but he did get the single. And that's a leadoff single for Keel. That's in blue. We're going to the right now chart. Shockey is semi-cold, and Barkdahl struck out his last time up. He's semi-cold. Now they're both neutral. 1-6. Hot pitcher, no. It's going to be a clean single past second base. So that'll put runners at first and second with nobody out. And here come the Bees. Maybe you were prophetic there, Kip. And here comes the power hitting Todd Sargent. 1-4-4 flash. Yes, he's got it. It's a strikeout, but we do go to the goggles, and it says questionable or leaning umpire calls ball 4. Rich O'Hara is semi-lenient. The dot gives it to him, so that's going to be a walk instead. And that's going to load the bases. There's a B on every pedal now. Bases are loaded for Dallas Autry. And boy, if you want somebody to hit a home run, he's the guy you want right here. Right here. Bases are loaded, nobody out. The infield is playing back for the double play. They want to nip it in the bud and not have a big inning. Shockey 1-5-6. Is the batter a whiffer? No, he's not. We got outfield drama. So outfield drama this time for the Six Guns. And we'll try it again. We get a 1-2, which is right fielder iron. Right fielder in this case is Eagle. He is not iron. So since he's not iron, it'll be a routine fly out. Lead die of 1. The batter's got to hold. Or runners have to hold, I should say. So unfortunately, Autry, little can of corn, not able to move anybody up. Here comes Ruelas. He is a home run king. So Connie, you might have a chance right here. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. It's a single to right field. It's a single to right field. And that will score with the lead die of 3. That'll score 2 runs. It's a 2-run single. And the Bees are finally on the board, and they're buzzing as they now take a 2-0 lead over the Six Guns. So Sargent will take third. Keel and Barkdahl will score. Sargent takes third. And Ruelas has himself a 2-run single. And that brings up Oberbeck, and now Shockey in a little bit of trouble. Infield still at double play depth. 4-5-5. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, he does. It's a strikeout. Oberbeck out on strikes, 2 down. And the last chance is Rayford as far as a home run goes. 2-3-6 is double control. He does not have it. It's a walk. It's going to load the bases. So the bases are loaded for Seth frickin' Ranieri. He's got a chance to make something happen. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he's not. He's going to fly to center, which is going to end the inning. But the Bees pick up 2 runs, and they do it on the 2-run single from Ruelas. And the Bees now take a 2-0 lead. Unfortunately, Connie, no home run. So the jackpot will increase by another $50 for the next ball game. Won't go away empty-handed. Connie will be sent $50 in scratch-off tickets courtesy of the New York Lottery. Thank you for playing, and good luck next time.
Yeah, Ronnie, Connie didn't win, but the Bees did. They got 2 runs, so maybe there's a little karma there to get us going.
It could be that way, Kip. You never know. Still 5 innings to go, so anything can happen. Leading off for the Six Guns will be Bud Law. Law struck out his first time up. And since we are starting the 5th inning, this is a reminder, the 5th inning is sponsored by the law offices of Howie, Cheatham, and Daly. That reminds you when all else fails, just plead the 5th. 1-1-6, this time he's not fresh. Is the batter utility or sad sack? We have to see if he's going to be a sad sack. He will. So he's going to ground out back to Plaza. 1 away. So Plaza escapes that with no issues. Here's Heath Hose. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. It's a strikeout. So yet another strikeout for Plaza. He's living in that column 1, and it's really been doing well for him. Here's Izquierdo, top of the order. 555s. Ace or star? No. Is he a scrapper? He is a semi-scrapper. The side guy says he's a scrapper, so it will not be a home run. It will just be a looping single. So a 2-out single from Izquierdo, but it could have been a home run had he not been a scrapper, but he was a scrapper. That'll bring up L.J. Cron. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Is the batter a sad sack? No. It's going to be a double to right field, and that will score Izquierdo. And the Six Guns are on the board as they fire back at the Bees. RBI double for C.J. Cron to score Izquierdo. And here comes Jude Brannon. Maybe Plaza's running into a little bit of an issue. Trying to get that 3rd out. 2-4-5. Is the batter a hero? Yes, he is. It's a single to left. Active runner would score from second. Cron, though, he's semi-active. The decider says he is, so he will score. And we got a tie ball game at 2, just that fast. After 2 outs and nobody were on, 3 consecutive hits off the bat of the Six Guns, and now Plaza is a semi-struggler. And he's trying to get through this 5th inning if possible, but he's hanging on by a thread. Here's Wedge. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes he is. That's a pop up to short, and that's going to end the inning. So he got a break there by pitching at home. That helped him out, home cooking. But 2 runs for the Six Guns have tied the score. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 2. And Plaza may not be coming back. We don't know yet. We shall see how they want to play it, because he could be struggling, to say the least. Shockey, he struggled himself for 2 runs last inning, but they're going to give him a go here to see what he can do against Dollywall. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No, he's a workman, not a struggler. Champion or patient? Nope. We got infield drama, so maybe Dollywall can reach on an infield drama play. 3-6 on the infield drama. Third baseman Gold. Third baseman is Hose. He is not Gold. So it's going to be an error. E5. E5 on Hose, and Dollywall will reach to start the 5th.
Yeah, Ronnie, sometimes you just need a little luck to get you going, and that time we got a free gift from Mr. Hose, and that could spark the Bees to reclaim the lead here.
All right, that'll bring up J.R. Keel, followed by Barkdahl and Sargent, and then Autry. So Keel singled and scored his last time up. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Yes, he is. It's going to be a fly to center, and that's one away. One down for Barkdahl. Barkdahl singled and scored his last time up. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher struggling? No. Is the batter patient? No, he's not. It's going to be grounder to third. And on a lead die of 1 is a double play. So it's going to be a 5-4-3 around the horn. Twin killing. And that's going to do it for the Bees here in the 5th. We go to the 6th, tied at 2. And this will be the final inning of semi-freshness for both pitchers. And we'll see just how far they want them to stay in the game. Could see some bullpen activity very quickly. Coming up for the San Antonio Six Guns, it's going to be Grant Eagle, followed by Capobianco and Roquemore, 2 righties and a lefty. So right now in the bullpen, the Bees have the right-hander. Right-hander Mickey Gosnell is throwing in the bullpen for the Bees just in case Plaza starts to struggle. 2-2, top of the 6th.
We had a good one going here, Ronnie. A little barn burner to restart the second half of the season.
Yes, we do, Kip, but there's still 3 innings to go, or 4 innings to go, actually, so who knows? 3-3-5 is not wild. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. It's a single to right field, and he's going to steal second because he's not stoic. He's semi-stoic, but the dot is a blank, so Eagle will single, and then he will steal second base, so the Eagle has landed at second base after the stolen base. So leadoff single followed by a stolen base, and the Six Guns have the go-ahead run in scoring position, and here comes Capobianco. 3-4-5. Does he have a good eye? No, he's not. He will strike out. Big strikeout there for Plaza. 1 away, and Capobianco's got the hat trick, striking out all 3 times. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for Roquemore. Roquemore is neutral, and Plaza, now that we're in the 6th inning, that's a full hot result for him. 1-2, hot batter. No, he's not hot. So ground to short, and that's going to freeze the runner at second base. He will stay there. It is now 2 away. And Bud Law, who is 0 for 2, will step in to see if he can't put the Six Guns back in the lead. 4-4-5. Workman. No, he's not. Is the batter patient? No, he's not. It's a grounder to first, and that's going to end the inning as Sargent puts it away. So nothing doing there for the Six Guns. We go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. That's going to be it for Jason Plaza. His day is done. Don't know if Gosnell will come out or whether it be somebody else. We will have to wait and see. But we are going to the bottom of the 6th with the score still 2-2. And Todd Sargent will back out to face Shockey. And bullpen activity for the Six Guns has picked up as well, as they are looking at Luther Tankersley. Right-handed pitcher Luther Tankersley is in the bullpen, loosening. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is the batter a slugger or a sad sack? Neither one. He's going to single to center field, will Todd Sargent. He's not active, so he won't steal, but he will get himself a leadoff single to start the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Dallas Autry. Whoa, triple sixes. Is it an ace? No. Sad sack? No. We have a glove check, and this could be deep and gone. The glove check is a 6, which is gone into the bleachers. A 2-run homer for Dallas Autry. And isn't it ironic that a fellow named Dallas hits a 2-run homer against a team from San Antonio? And the Bees are back out in front 4-2. The triple sixes did it. And that's going to be all for Mr. Shockey, as Autry just shocked him. And we're going to get a pitching change, as Luther Tankersley will be coming on in place of Shockey.
Wow, Ronnie, he just hit the stun out of that ball. And it was no doubt, it was a no doubter, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hey, Ronnie, with this pitching change, don't forget pitching change is sponsored by Grease Monkey. Visit any of the 3 area Buffalo locations. Don't monkey around with your car or truck. Take it to Grease Monkey. Their low prices will have you going bananas.
Thank you, Kip. Luther Tankersley steps in and finishes his warm-up tosses, and he'll be facing Rocky Oberbeck. 115, is he fresh? Yes, he is. He just came into the game, so it will be a pop-up to the second baseman. So he pops it up to Izquierdo for 1 away, as the buzz is kind of settling down from the stadium after the 2-run homer. Here's Rayford. 136. He's not an ace. Is he a whiffer or cold? He is. Actually, it's supposed to be Oberbeck, not Rayford. My bad. I had Ruelas. Now he's up there. So he is not. Is he a cold batter? Yes, he is. He's going to strike out. Oberbeck struck out his last time up, which makes him cold, so he will strike out again. Strikeout number 2.
Yeah, Ronnie, get that straight over here. It's kind of confusing.
I'm trying, Kip. It's, when you've been, shake the rust off from the booth as well. Here's Rayford. 4-5-6. Patient, no. Fly to center. That's going to end the inning. But a 2-run home run off the bat of Dallas Autry, and the Bees, after 6 complete, lead it by the score of 4-2. And we would normally go to the chemistry chart on that previous at bat, but we're going to have a pitching change that overrides all those charts. And let's see who's actually going to come in for the Bees. They're actually going to go to a left-hander out of the pen, because lefties, we've got a switch in 2 lefts. So they're going to the bullpen, and they are going to bring on Adam Gorman, a lefty. So Adam Gorman is going to come on for the Bees. Plaza goes 6 innings. He can win it, cannot lose it. And it'll be Hose, the number 9 hitter, switch hitter, coming up, followed by 2 lefties to start the top of the 7th. 4-2 Bees.
Hey, Ronnie, we got the lead back. Now it's time to put the hammer down and close this door.
Gorman, 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic? No. Is batter a slugger? No, he's not. So he's going to single to center field, unless he's a sad sack or a home run king, which he's not. So Hose gets the single to lead things off. He gets the base knock against Gorman, and that'll send us to Izquierdo, top of the order. He's 2 for 3. 1-4-5. He's not a struggler. So it's a ground ball to first base, and that's going to be a 3-6-3 double play with a lead die of 1. Just what the doctor ordered for the Bees, a double play. It eliminates the runners on the base paths. Clears the bases for L.J. Cron. Cron doubled his last time up, but now the bases are empty. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No. It's a double to right field, and boy, how important was that double play? Second double in a row by Cron. And that'll send up Jude Brannon. 156. Is he a whiffer? He is not a whiffer. We're going to outfield drama. This could be trouble. Anytime you put the drama in the outfield or the infield for the Bees, anything is liable to happen.
Yeah, Ronnie, and I got to hold your breath on this one.
3-6. Left fielder Stoic. Ranieri is semi-stoic. The dot says he is. So again, Ranieri fails in the outfield. That's a single. And with a lead die of 3, that will score Cron. So Jude Brannon, his third hit of the game. He's 3 for 4. And he's got all 3 RBI for the 6 guns. So Jude Brannon is doing it all for the 6 guns. And it's a 4-3 ball game. That'll bring up Wedge, but he will not be facing Mr. Gorman. Gorman is going to be lifted as Danny Lee has seen enough. He is going to the bullpen, making a call to the bullpen for a right-hander, Mickey Gosnell. So Mickey Gosnell is on. Try to get out of this inning. Since he's entering the game mid-inning, he will come in as an ace on this first at bat against Mr. Wedge. So they're hoping that that can get him through this. That's a 1-2-5. He is not a struggler. Is batter patient? No. Ground out to third unless he's a whiffer, which he happens to be. It's a strikeout, and that's going to end the inning. So Gosnell does his job striking out Wedge. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Score 4-3 Bees in a tight one with the 6 guns. And now Tankersley, we wonder if he's going to come back out. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, we've got the 7th inning stretch, and the 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Save-A-Lot Food Mart. Visit any one of the 4 Buffalo area locations where your dollar gets stretched farther, and you have more. So me and Kip are going to stretch with them. And Kip, if you want to take it away, be my guest.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Oh, it's root for the Bees. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Thank you, Kip. Now everybody's tuned away after that, but the game still goes on.
Hey, Ronnie, it wasn't that bad.
You might want a second opinion, Kip. But anyway, back at the ranch. Bottom of the 7th we go. It'll be Ranieri, Dollywall, and Keel, so they will get a pitching change and bring in a left-hander. And the left-hander will be Dale Watanabe. Lefty Watanabe will be coming on for the 6 guns to try to keep the score where it is. And he'll be scheduled to face Ranieri, but Ranieri's going to be pulled back for a pinch hitter. And they will bring in right-hander Lamont Clark to pinch hit, and Lamont Clark will stay in the game to play left field in place of Ranieri. So Ranieri had a rough outing, and Clark will now take his place. He's going to bat against the lefty. They'll bring the right-hander to pinch hit against the left-hander. So Lamont Clark will take over in left field, and he'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the 7th against Watanabe. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. It's going to be a ground ball to third. Lamont Clark is out of there. 1 away, and that brings up Dollywall. Reached on an error his last time up. We had a 1-3-4, and goal catcher, I don't think so. Champion, no. We have outfield drama for the Six Guns. 1-3, and that's center fielder iron. Center fielder is Cron. He's actually semi-gold, so he's not iron. He will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down brings up J.R. Keel. Three, 5, 6. That's a left-right split. He's a switch hitter, so he will get the single on that Circle K single there. First left-right split result in the game results in a base hit for J.R. Keel. Keeps the inning going for Joe Barkdahl. 1-3-4. Goal catcher, no. Champion, he's a semi-champion. The dot gives it to him. That's a single to left field. Still going to keep the inning going. Runners are now at first and second for Todd Sargent. First and second, 2 down. Bees lead 4-3, looking for more. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. We got outfield drama, so possibly could bring a run home here on outfield drama. 3-6. Left fielder stoic. Left fielder is Law. He is semi-stoic, but the dot says no. This time he is able to get to that ball and make the catch to end the inning and save his team a run. So nothing doing for the Bees in the bottom of the 7th. We've completed 7 innings of play here at National Airways Stadium. And it is still the Bees 4 and the Six Guns 3. And now, coming back out to pitch is Gosnell. He only faced 1 batter in the previous inning, so he's still good to go. And the pesky Grant Eagle is back up. He singled and stole a base his last time up. But he will be leading off the top of the 8th inning in a 4-3 ball game. More activity in the bullpen for the Bees. Dr. Derek No, a left-hander, is in the bullpen for the Bees.
Ronnie, as we start the 8th inning, a reminder that the 8th inning is sponsored by 8 Ball Billiards, featuring a full-service snack bar and 20 tables. We have more balls for you to play with than anyone in town.
Thank you there, Kip, for that announcement. Now the bullpen for the Six Guns is also active as Reed Kilmer, righty, is loosening the bullpen. But here's Gosnell to Eagle. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is Eagle eager? Yes, he is. It's a single. But if he's a whiffer, he strikes out. He's a whiffer. So, struck him out. So, Eagle whiffs. 1 away for Capobianco, who is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So, they may go to the bench, try to get somebody a little bit better. Their other catcher, Roger Vischer, is not much of a better hitter. In fact, their bench is pretty weak. But they're going to bring him in just because he's left-handed, see if he can get a left-right split or something to go on here. And Vischer will stay in the game to catch for the Six Guns. So Vischer will take over to catch for Capobianco. And, of course, he will pinch hit here with 1 out in the top of the 8th with his team trailing 4-3, trying to make something happen. 2-2-5. Starr. Yes, he is. It's a ground out. Let's see where the ground out goes. It goes to first. So Sargent will take it to the bag himself. 2 down. And that'll bring up Roquemore, the shortstop. We get a 1-3-4. Goal catcher, no. Champion, no. Outfield drama. So, you got to hold your breath, Kip.
Yeah, Ronnie. Don't want to blow it now. You got 2 outs, nobody on. Why start a rally for him with a bad defensive play?
4-5. Center fielder gold. Yes, he is. Barkdahl is gold, so he will make that catch for a line out to end the inning and save what could have been a potential rally for the Six Guns. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, still 4-3. And And we will be right back to the ballpark for the bottom of the 8th. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 8th. Watanabe is still in there to pitch. Kilmer is ready if needed. Derek Noe is sat down for the Bees, and Mark Gautreau, their closer, is light tossing, getting ready for the top of the 9th. Due up will be Dallas Autry at that big 2-run homer his last time up on a 6-6-6 roll. Now he's facing a left-hander in Watanabe. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Is he eager? Yes, he is. He's going to single. He's not a whiffer, so he won't strike out. So Autry, after that home run, is pumped up, and he stays pumped up and gets a leadoff single. So leadoff single, and that'll bring up Ruelas, and that's going to do it for Watanabe. He will leave, and Reed Kilmer will come on for the 6 guns, and Kilmer will be an ace this at bat. This first at bat, he will be an ace as he faces Ruelas. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes, it is. Ground ball to short. Lead dive 1 is a double play. So just like that, Kilmer comes in and gets 2 quick outs. So 2 outs and the base is clear now for Rocky Oberbeck. So that's the 5-4-3 double play. We get Oberbeck coming up. 2 out space is clear. 2-2-3. Wild, no. Slugger or utility. He is utility, so he will line to short. But he's also a whiffer, so he's going to strike out, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Bees in the 8th inning. We go to the 9th, top of the 9th. Last chance for San Antonio. They will have to do it against the closer, Mark Gautreau, who is ace flash and double control. So Gautreau will be coming on to try to save it for the Bees, save that 4-3 lead. And he'll be facing Law, Hose, and Izquierdo unless we get a pinch hitter. But again, the bench of the 6 guns is shooting a lot of blanks. There's nothing really there. They're all sad sacks and whatnot. So I think we're going to stick with who they have. Bud Law will lead it off. Law is... Actually, he's 0 for 3. He's a cold batter. They're going to pinch hit for Law. They just try to break the monotony. They want to put a right-hander in there. So they're going with Clemente Fonville. And if they tie the game, he can stay in the game to play left field. So Fonville will pinch hit for Law. It is Fonville. As San Antonio trying to pull all the stops.
Hey, Ronnie, the 9th inning is brought to you by Strange Brew Magic Stores in Kenmore and Buffalo. Stop by either location, whether you need 9th inning magic or any kind of magic. Strange Brew will do the trick. Well, Ronnie, we're hoping for no 9th inning magic out of the 6 guns. Gautreau, we're hoping Gautreau can close the deal. And he's facing the pinch hitter, Fonville. 4-6-6. And control pitcher, he's got double control, so that will be 2 consecutive singles that will be given up. And that's where that control problem really, that result really hurts you. That double control, he gives up 2 consecutive singles, one to the pinch hitter, and then another one to Hose behind him, puts runners at the corners with nobody out. And just that quickly, how the fortunes have turned, and apparently Strange Brew is sending some strange magic out this way, because Gautreau normally would not be in that kind of situation. The Bees have the infield in against Izquierdo. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he's not. He's going to pop it up to second, and that will keep everybody right where they are. 1 away. Big out. Yeah, Ronnie, but it seemed like before we knew what happened, runners on the corners, nobody out. And at least he got the pop out there, but now he's got the dangerous L.J. Cron to deal with. Cron has doubled his last 2 times up, but that last result was in red, so we're going to the experience chart.
Yeah, Kip. This could help by going to the experience chart. Although they're both semi-icons, but at least it might keep Cron from hitting a double. 2-5. Icon batter, yes, anticipates pitch and chops the single pass short. But he's not an icon batter because the dot's not there, so it is not an icon batter. It's a line out to third, actually, for out number 2. So out number 2, and since the runner's on third, if we roll a dot, it'll be a double play. It's a double play to end the ball game. Talk about magic for the Bees. A line out to third, and they double off Fonville. 5 unassisted as Ruella steps on the bag, and there is your ball game. And what do you think about that, Kip? What a way to start the second half of the season with a game like this coming down to the wire. And the Bees hold on and win it by the score of 4-3. And I think Kip's kind of with mouth agape, not sure what to think about it right now. We're going to take a break and come back and wrap up the ball game, get Kip's final thoughts, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to National Airways Stadium. I finally caught my breath after that exciting conclusion to the ball game. That line-out double play saved the day, and maybe Strange Brew brought some magic the Bees' way as they were able to sneak by the Six Guns in this start of the second half of the season. And a dramatic victory for the Bees. Fans go away happy. And to wrap it up for you, I'll turn it over to the voice of the Bees, Ronnie Robinson.
Thank you, Kip. Look at their line score for the ball game. Buffalo wins it 4-3. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 6 left on base for the Bees. 3 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 8 left on for San Antonio. Winning pitcher was the starting pitcher, Plaza. Loser was Shockey, and the save goes to Gautreau. And like Kip said, it looked like it was in trouble because Gautreau gave up those 2 hits right away. Then got a pop out and then a line out right to the third base bag where Ruelas took it. And before the pinch runner for San Antonio was able to have any chance, Fonville, before he even knew what happened, he was doubled off and the ball game was over. And the Bees hang on to win it by the score of 4-3. So good times had by all here in Buffalo as the fans go away happy and drive home safely. So I am glad to get back. I know Kip is glad to get back. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast of the Buffalo Bees and enjoyed that ball game where the Bees came back and held on to win it 4-3. So, for my broadcast partner, Kip Scarry, this is Ronnie Robinson saying so long from National Airways Stadium, where, again, the final score is Buffalo 4, San Antonio 3. And until next time, happy trails to everyone.